I just bought myself a Rhino PM42 brush cutter. Now this is a flail type brush cutter, and it's using these big blades just like a typical brush cutter. It's old, definitely heavy duty, but we have a manual lift, so we can only set the height, and then we got to drive. We can't set it on the fly. So we're going to change that today. And the way we're going to do that is, I found Progressive Automations. These are actuators, linear actuators, 12 volt. And you could get any voltage, you could get them hydraulic, you could get whatever, but we got a 12 volt linear actuator, 2,000 pounds of force. Model PA17 4-2000. Now, the 17 is 17 inches overall, 4 is a 4-inch stroke, and 2,000 is the 2,000 pounds of force. And we can see that here. Voltage is 12 volts, 4-inch stroke, 2,000 pounds of force. All right. Wow, this is heavy duty. Got a little connector on the end, but we're going to probably snip that and put something more waterproof. All right, let's take a look at this. No, I don't have a kneeling pad right now. We could do it. Oh my gosh. The bolts line up perfectly. Perfectly. Let's get these blasted out of here. And we're also going to have to take this cover off. So we're going to remove that cover and then pop this guy out and this guy out. Holy cow, we're going to be in for some good luck here. I shouldn't count my chickens before they're hatched though. So I'm just going to kind of move the gas tank out of the way a little. All right, I can kind of put them back in a little. I'm going to take this off, and this is going to go wham-bam. Bet you any money. Let's get that put down where it belongs. So if you wanted to adjust the mowing height of this, this is what you would have had to do. Every time you wanted to go lower, you would have had to do this. There we go. Oh, we'll just take this all the way loose, and then where do I want to go? Remember, this is not a hammer. Why is that? At what point does that become loose? Oh, that's all of it. That's it. That just doesn't want to come loose. All right, that's good. Now, I have to think, do I want to go like this? This turns. Do I want to go, this might not be bad. This will come right here. And then this will be right here. Yeah, I'm going to cut these leads, get a couple of clips so we can extend that guy out. Black is negative. I'm going to clamp that on there as negative. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see what red does. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. That's darn near perfect. I'm going to put a bolt through there quick for a test. Oh, this is a good test. No. Why not red? And then oh my gosh. Did you see how great that's going to work? Oh my gosh. Now let's go back down. That's so awesome. So the clearance, like right here on the heel of this, looks like it might hit that. We got to do a little fine tuning. That is all the way flat. I think the clearance I have right there, I could just grind that away a little bit in case it gets pushed down a little bit further than it should be. So while I'm going through this, I'm just seeing now that I've got, looks like a break starting to fatigue, so we're gonna grind that out and we'll re-weld that. First things first, we're gonna get after this. While we're here, we'll just go ahead and go over that. All right, let's get grinding on that. Whoa, there's some force there. That was scary. So if it was like this, so that's fully extended. So we need to make it so it's something like that. All right, I was able to move this bracket a little bit. So now all I have to do, I can turn this rod. I can turn where that bolt goes through, but I need to bring this straight. So you can see that that's kicked at an angle. If you look straight up, you see this bracket is kicked over. So I'm gonna heat this bracket up, probably here, and then just take it and pivot it up so that it becomes more in line with the actuator itself. All I have to do is adjust this anchor that's used to raise and lower on the pivot for the wheels, and it will then not hit the back here, and I won't have to notch that out. We're almost there. I gotta give it a little more. Let's see what that looks like after that cools. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so I think that's full extended, and she looks like she's just touching. So let's go this way. Oh, yeah, pulls right down. So what I'm gonna do is get it in the right spot, and I'm gonna drill a hole and put a bolt in there. Where did she stop? Yeah, that's no. This needs to, I need to adjust that so it's up, and then I gotta get it to, I gotta pin it in there somehow. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So if I go here with a bolt, right, like that, through both of those plates.
I'm thinking.
Okay, think.
Think fast.
Yeah, think.
Can't really get it through both of them. It's kind of a...
Oh, you know what? I could go right through here.
Can you?
I could go right through all three. Then it would go through all three pieces. Oh. I never thought of that. Duh, why go there, go there?
Yeah, then it'll be really...
Put another bolt in there, and then it'll be rigid. If I had this arm straight up and pulling, would it be different than having this force here? No, because either way it's pushing against us, right? Now, that should stay. And let's try it. Yeah, we're asking for trouble here, I think. But let's see what we get. So it is not touching there. Oof. I have to fix this. It's gonna hit. These Diablo blades cut really, really nice. All right, so what I'm trying to do now is get this axis in line. The fact that this is pulling that, angling that, makes me believe I should have something that captures that. So if we look, if I went and made a piece that came out and connected these two like that, then that would even be like a chain link or something would be perfect on there. Then I have pressure on both sides, here and here. You know, a bolt through here, and a bolt through here. And if I make up a couple of 1/4 inch links, then that puts that right over the top of this. I don't know how it'll react to that. Maybe I'll make up a couple of plates quick. I have some 1/4 inch material laying around. Well, it'd be better if I didn't have all this shit in the way, but I don't know what to plan with myself.
Yeah, you got 2 projects going, it looks like.
Yeah. Yep. You can see what my plan is here. I plan on putting this piece here, like so, and then this piece will run like so. And that's gonna come out pretty darn near perfect on how I want to hit that hole. And my second piece will be so that it can come like that. That's gonna be a weldment also that comes up and then over. And then it'll be like that. Both pieces will share the load, and then we'll go from there. Now these are horrible joints also to be doing this with. And then this piece is gonna go like that. I may utilize that bolt and put it here. We're gonna get some big chamfers here and here on both sides of all this material. This side, that side. That's a huge bevel. This actually goes quicker. That's a rather rinky-dink setup. I'll probably have to put something in the middle of that. All right, let's set this up to weld. We'll get it welded, then we'll get this one fabricated and made, and then we'll try it. I mean, I can't sit here forever and do nothing. Okay, that's it, just bzz, bzz, right? Bzz, and now that's it. I wish it were all that easy. Now we gotta try and get that welder over here. Bzz, bzz. I think I could probably get like 3 or 4 more projects going here, and then I would be all set. Let's grind that off a little. Now to get to the grinder, I gotta go through a maze. I think the stinger is long enough. Let's hope. Oh yeah, I think we got enough. Heck yeah. Bzz, 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 bzz. See? All right, so it's probably gonna be super duper bright for you guys, but well, I'm the only one that matters here. All right, let's see what this does. Okay, I'm gonna clean this thing up, wire brush it all down, cool it off, obviously, round some corners, and then I'll come back once we go to try it over there. I'm also gonna have to drill a hole in there, but I'll drill that hole once we know where it's got. I have to pull this motor off because I need to look at the shaft, the input shaft. So, yeah, we might as well tear it apart, and then we'll take this plate off, because then I'll be able to weld in here properly. Okay. Motor time, coming out. Wow. I'm going to drill and tap this, and then we won't have to do that. Tap drill for half 13 is 27/64. Now, because my drills are in such disarray, I had to go through and measure each one. I finally found one. Someday, someday. I don't know where I got these, but I have a whole bin full of them. I guess it was an auction. That's all I can think. We're gonna see how the turbo cut goes. I don't know if you can hand use these for, you can use them or if they have to be on a machine tool. But hey, these are like machine tools. Let's give this a shot. You know, I wish I could bring my work self home. Because if I brought my work self home, my stuff wouldn't look so butchered up. Like a little kid did it. It would look actually pretty good. At work, I take my time. At home, I don't have any patience at all, which is so stupid. So you can see now we've got this threaded in, so now that's not going to go anywhere because it can't kick up. And we can bring this guy right here. So we're just going to measure the center line where that needs to go, and then that'll go there. Then we'll work on our other one that comes up and over. So it's going to be like, so it'll be a weldment. It'll come up and then over. And this guy will be like here. Then we can put our bolt through. So if I put this on there, you know, just on the bottom, just bring this here, here, and here, right? Cut this out. Then I have to bevel this to get me to here, that. I do a little more thinking. I don't want to jump the gun on this one. So cut that, and then bring the welder over, get ready to weld. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the welder. We'll get that set up where we want it. We're close. I don't want to rush it. All right. Oh, wait. that room? That's exactly what I want. Yeah, we'll do our best. We'll feed her. We'll get this all filled in. That's a lot of weld. A lot. And then maybe I'll clean that up. I don't know. All right, let's get it set up to weld. Okay, we are almost there. We're gonna use a 1/2-inch transfer punch. I need to tighten this guy on. Okay, here we go. Let's give this a try. All right. Oh, nice. That is really nice. Yeah, I like it. It's heavy duty. It's a heavy duty rig. I'm probably gonna wing this down a little bit to bring it more in line with that. Then we'll round these edges nice, and then we'll get everything painted up. Granted, it's not as heavy, but we'll put this on there so this doesn't jump around. Okay, let's do another full up and full down. Okay. All right. No, it's not completely bound, right? Obviously it's full, it's on tension because it's got this, all the weight of the system on there. Now let's go all the way down. Okay, and let's see. Oh yeah, perfect, beautiful. Nice, we are good. Next step is remove all that stuff, tune it up, make it look presentable, and then we'll spray paint it, get it back on. I'll fix that pulley, I'll fix the motor pulley, and we should have something really good now. Here we go. Oh boy. No, it looks like that key is wallered out. So I'm gonna take this out, I'm gonna weld that up and recut the key. 1, 2, 3, that won't be nothing.